We'll set a timer for 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes. Starting now.
Today is day 98 of consistency, October 13th. Today I weighed in at 268 and 266. The reason I say that is I had a lot of bowel movements this morning. So I had a break in between them. So like I did it twice. Reason being is because last night I had I had 2 brownies, and usually I do, but those were like the 2 biggest like pieces that I had. I didn't cut them evenly. So I felt like they were just really big, and they had like a lot of fiber in them, which I felt really clear this morning. There are a lot of fiber, but yeah, I felt like that had to go through. But for all intents and purposes, let's go for the lower number because that's what happens. It doesn't have to be the first number. I usually like to do it after I've cleared my bowels for the day. So that's what we're gonna go with. I'm not doing a weekly overview today. I ended up having to do some work, and I've just had a lot of anxiety because today there's just like a lot of things going on. So tomorrow I'm definitely gonna be taking an Adderall to help me with work. I just feel like I need it. And you know, we've talked about this, but like when I just feel very scattered and just don't feel like I'm functioning executively, which I have to in a corporate space, I definitely use that as an aid, and that's how I'm feeling right now. So I'm gonna use it tomorrow. We're probably gonna use it on Wednesday and Thursday. But yeah, I'll do my weekly overview tomorrow and just make sure I do it on time. Today I did go to the orthopedic surgeon. They did an x-ray on site and my hand is not broken. They just say there's a limited flexion at the end of it. And I was going to do physical therapy there, but I used to go to a physical therapist. So I'm just gonna go back to my old physical therapist because he was great. Also, I don't know where my watch is, y'all. So if I'm out of frame, I'm really sorry. Hopefully this doesn't stop. Not only do I not have space on my phone, now I don't have space on my laptop, y'all. And I don't also have space on my my hard drive. I'm out of space. And I refuse to buy a cloud because it's only gonna run out of space. I'm like hoarding memories, and I'm just like, this if they were printed, this would be so much better. I would just have a lot of printed memories then, you know? So I'm just trying to figure out what I need to do as far as my storage next step. That is something I need to think about. I'm a software engineer. I'm not like a hardware engineer. So I was thinking about building a server. There was something called like TrueNAS online that I was reading. That's going to be like, I feel like that would need me to be in a stationary space before I do that. Like have my own home or my own land, just to have a server, because I wouldn't want to be moving that around and stuff. So, but yeah, after or around the time in the morning, I went to the sauna and was able to do a little bit of sweating there for like 30 minutes. And then later on in the night, I was able to go to the gym. Today was leg day. I did some leg press because I'm gonna have to be easy on my hand as I'm doing physical therapy. And I went up to 410 pounds. So that's pretty good. I'm gonna start doing heavy weights again. Just because I am losing weight pretty quick and I wanna make sure I'm keeping my shape, okay? I wanna make sure the shape stays intact, so I wanna do that. And I also feel like on day 3, like on Wednesday, I wanna give a little bit more education around my liquid fasting and my meal, like how I'm going on this journey. I feel like I've also realized my phone was about to die, so hopefully it's not dead. I'm gonna keep talking to the end of this. But yeah, I'm gonna share more about the liquid fast. But yeah, it's supposed to end on Wednesday. I might have to end it earlier because my skip manager's in town and we're going out to eat. And it's just always so weird to tell people you're on a diet. Like, I wish I could, but like, it's always just so weird to be like, Oh, especially with the diet it's not eating. Like nobody wants to hear it because it's always a projection. Like for some reason people always think, I don't know, I feel like they just take it personally or they want to be like, okay, Google, stop. Or they want to be like, it's not good when there are so many different forms of weight loss and I just, it's a work. I don't want to have that conversation at work. So anyway, thank you for watching. Hopefully this is not dead.